Hello everybody and welcome to the Pepsi 200. This long-awaited race finally makes its debut. After nearly a year in production, these drivers are lined up on the grid and ready to fire their engines. This very unique track, shaped like an awkward lopsided egg, provides multiple different racing lines, as we'll see later today. Now we get to the drivers to watch for. Brad Keselowski is our pole sitter. He's been fast all weekend. Austin Cindric has also been fast. Every single Penske car honestly needs to be on this list. And then all of the Hendrick cars starting towards the back, specifically William Byron, all the way in the back. We'll have to see if they can charge through the field today, as now the cars roll off and we get to your starting lineup. On the pole is going to be Brad Keselowski. Right beside him is Eric Jones. Row number 2 is going to be Chase Briscoe and Martin Truex Jr. Row number 3 is Kyle Busch and the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Row number 4 is going to be Ryan Newman and his teammate Chris Buescher. Row number 5 is going to be Eric Almirola and Kurt Busch, rounding out the top 10. Row number 6 is Austin Cindric and Joey Logano, both in Ford Mustangs. Row number 7 is Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin. Row number 8 is going to be Austin Dillon and Daniel Suarez. Row number 9 is Ryan Blaney and Christopher Bell. Row number 10, rounding out the top 20, is going to be Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace. Row number 11 is Kyle Larson and Cole Custer. Row number 12 is Alex Bowman and Matt Benedetto. Starting in row number 13 is Michael McDowell and Corey LaJoie, and rounding out the entire field in row 14 is going to be Tyler Reddick and William Byron. As we look at today's race facts, as a 20-lap race with 28 cars, it's a fairly cool night here at Pepsi Motor Speedway. It's a very unique track with lots of different lines, and it is a winner-take-all one-off event. And now, here as our flagman today is the one, the only Pepsi Man, animated by Picabrush on YouTube. And now, the cars exiting turn 4, Pepsi Man, green flag in hand, and the green flag is out. The Pepsi 200 is finally underway. Brad Keselowski leads him into turns 3 and 4. Kyle Busch right behind him. Eric Jones in third as we complete lap number 1. Now Brad Keselowski is already catching some lap traffic up here. Corey LaJoie is the first on that list as we see a beautiful flyby on the backstretch. And now here goes Kyle Busch down all the way to the grass, trying to get by Brad Keselowski. Gives him the bumper. And that's going to be the lead for the number 18 car. He's going to make the bottom work in 3 and 4, which is something not a lot of people can do. Now it's going to be Ryan Blaney trying to do the same thing, but he can't get past Denny Hamlin using the same methods. We've got a lot of fast cars coming through the back of the field here. And we've got a wreck! A big spin on the front stretch. Corey LaJoie, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick are in it. A lot of fast midfield cars here. And then Corey LaJoie was near the back. What exactly happened here? Was it lap traffic that caused all of this? Matt Benedetto, Austin Cindric involved, Chris Buescher, Denny Hamlin, a lot of heavyweight names here. Yeah, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., like we said before, Corey LaJoie is damaged, but it looks like he might be able to roll off and keep going. We've got to see a replay of this. What in the world happened? So we see here, it's Kevin Harvick. Oh, it's a 4-wide situation. 2 lap cars on the outside. Just not enough room for Kevin Harvick to try to make that pass work. And on the bottom of 3 and 4 here, there is not a lot of grip. So he just slid straight up the track into everybody else. And then just a chain reaction with all the cars so close. Look at the 17 car. He gets up in the air off the back of the 33. Chris Buescher riding off the back of Austin Cindric there. Bad wreck. Hopefully everybody's all right. Everyone is out of their cars. And the track is getting cleaned up now. So we have faith to believe that everybody is okay. All the lap cars are now unlapping themselves. Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, and Cole Custer. As Corey LaJoie is going to get an entirely new right rear quarter panel. As now we head to the choose cone, the inside is absolutely the preferred method of restart here, but a lot of cars will jump up to the outside in order to gain track position. So we're going to see here how everyone exactly chooses. And look at the Hendrick cars. They're all going to go to the bottom in a line. I guess their theory is that they're going to try to run a train through the field. We'll see if it works as the green flag comes back out here, and we are underway once again and immediately a wreck. That's a big pile up into the outside wall there. 3 Fords, the 2, 22, the 14. What in the world happened off of the restart? We gotta go back and take a closer look at this. As you see, the green flag comes out, and it looks like the 22, does he get contact from the 6? Or does Eric Jones run into Brad Keselowski? It's hard to tell, or did the Penske cars just get loose there? It really looks like they could have just gotten loose. It doesn't quite look like Newman reached the back bumper. But either way, the cars get squirrely, Cole Custer just gets run into the back of, and everyone's piled up into the outside wall, and it looks like the damage is going to be severe enough on all of them where they're all going to be knocked out of the race. And now you see they're all getting carted off here. So it's good to know that none of them are injured. They've all gone to the infield care center. And now Corey LaJoie is going to unlap himself, finally back in the lead lap in that damaged car as we head to the choose cone once more. Kyle Busch, Eric Jones take the inside. Ryan Blaney has moved up into the 4th position. I guess he'll line up 5th, choosing that inside. Ryan Newman's going to line up in the 2nd position on the outside. We'll have to see how that works for him. And the Hendrick cars all go to the bottom once again. We're going to have to see if that pays dividends to him as the crowd now gets on their feet. We are coming to the restart of the Pepsi 200. Green flags back in the air. Ryan Newman did get a good enough jump to hang on to that 2nd spot, and Kyle Busch is scooting away. Just 6 does not have the pace to keep up with Kyle Busch right now, and here comes Ryan Blaney down to the inside of Ryan Newman. We'll see if he can give chase to Kyle Busch. And look at the Hendrick cars. They're all moving their way up through the field just like they planned. It looks like Chase Elliott's going to move by Eric Jones, and he's going to go for a lunge attempt on Ryan Newman, and he's going to get there. He made the move stick into turn 1 as Almirola hits the wall. He's going to be able to weave down through traffic, just barely missing Bubba Wallace and Michael McDowell. He's on pit road as Daniel Suarez finally breaks up this Hendrick chain. But we've got a battle for the lead incoming. 3 laps to go now, and Ryan Blaney is catching the 18 of Kyle Busch, and there's Chase Elliott up in 3rd, right behind the 12 of Ryan Blaney as he takes the high line. 2 laps to go, we go on board. Ryan Blaney puts the bumper to the 18, can't get by him. Now what's he going to do on the inside? Kyle Busch is going to use the momentum of the outside, coming to 1 to go, and clear the 12. But the 12 is the inside, he's going to go down. And Chase Elliott with the crossover move. He's all the way to the inside, and he's going to slip in 3 and 4. Ryan Blaney's going to hold him off, and he's going to win the Pepsi 200. What an incredible finish to the race. What a fantastic battle those last couple laps. It is absolutely a fitting ending of this race, as we've got Corey LaJoie in the wall on the backstretch. We'll get a replay for you here in a second. 7 car, it looks like he got boxed out by Almirola, who came back on track after his incident. Got his damage repaired, but Corey LaJoie, who had already been involved in an incident earlier in the race, that is an unfortunate way for him to end his day. Window net's down, he looks like he's alright, just not quite enough room, not quite enough grip to carry that much speed on the outside. And now we have to take a look at Ryan Blaney's winning moves. It's primarily all in this last lap here after his charge through the field. He's able to get to the inside of Kyle Busch, move him up and out of the way. Chase Elliott tries a crossover, but that puts him on the inside for 3 and 4, which has virtually no grip. And Ryan Blaney is able to shut the door and hold on to win the Pepsi 200. And now, as the winner of the Pepsi 200, he gets to burn it down here in front of the crowd, Pepsi Man waving to him as he does. What an incredible sight for Ryan Blaney as he puts on a smoke show here for the fans. Congratulations to CST31 Racing Network, sponsored Ryan Blaney, the winner of the Pepsi 200. Now, let's look through the entire field results. You've got Ryan Blaney finishing 1st, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott all within a 2nd of the leader. Then you've got Kyle Larson, Daniel Suarez, Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, Kurt Busch, Ryan Newman, and William Byron, rounding out the top 10. 11th through 20th would be Alex Bowman, Ross Chastain, Austin Dillon, Bubba Wallace, Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, Cole Custer, Eric Almirola, and those are all of your finishers of the Pepsi 200. Eric Almirola finishing 2 laps down. Corey LaJoie and Chase Briscoe are your first 2 DNF finishers. Now you have the rest of the field: Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Chris Buescher, Austin Cindric, and Matt DiBenedetto, all involved in incidents throughout the race, so they all finish as DNF. That is your finishing results for the Pepsi 200. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. It's been almost a year since I started this. It's a little ridiculous, I do understand that, but I think the end product was worth it. College life is going pretty well. I've got a couple more big projects in the works despite having a lot of stuff to do in college, so keep your eye out for that. I am nowhere close to being done yet. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I hope you all have a good night.